Living in Dundalk, a small part of Baltimore, something I did, which I suppose others did as well, is that when I was at home, it wasn't a really great place at times, and I like to be out, whether it's on the bike or something of that sort, or mostly it's the movies. I loved going to the movies every Saturday. I just liked the whole thing. I went there, sat in the dark, watched the people talk, watched them be good and be bad. I remember all of them, though, in a way that I can't imagine anymore. I watched the men and how they behaved, the good men. How do you sit at a table? What do you pick up with to eat? How do you talk to a lady when her chair is there and she wants to be it over here? And all of that. I saw that, and I began to think, I'll be that way. I'll let that be me. I'll grow up that way. And I think to some degree I have. But at the same time, my father and my mother at home were always having some difficulty, and I would come home from the movie and I'd be all choked up with something wonderful I just saw, and then I'd be afraid of going home. Well, I didn't really. I walked slowly, and I had this thing going on my street, a big, long street that I lived on called Liberty Parkway. Leaving the theater and walking down the way and then walking this way, I get on my street, and I say this to myself. If I see 3 sycamore trees before a black car comes this way and passes all 3 of them, will it be okay at home? And so I walked down, went inside, and things were either okay or not okay. Years later, when I was teaching places and when I also gave a lot of lectures, that's one of the things I used in a group of people. And I would ask them, okay, the sycamores and the cars, have any of you ever done that? Have you walked down a street and tried to see if everything was going to be okay at the end because of what you're seeing? Hands went up all over the place. I said, really? No kidding. I said, okay, how many of you think that you made that up yourself? They all went up. And I said, I did too. But it isn't that way at all. It's just something we use. And that's what it was, ultimately. That's the thing you use. And some of the people who were there talked about that and said, I never realized that that was the way it is. And it's not real, but it's something that helps me to think and to feel. That's not bad, really.